welcome to another episode of Straight Talk. I am Venice Bautista, and joining us today is the General Manager and Head of Legal and Compliance of Flash Express Philippines to talk about their goal to serve in the e-commerce logistics industry in the Philippines. Let us welcome Engineer John de Guzman Tarampi and Attorney Sherry Bernabe.
Hi, good morning.
Hi, good morning. How are you today?
We are definitely good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good to hear. Okay, so jumping in right to the questions, how have you been in this pandemic, personally and work-wise?
So right now, as anybody else, we have experienced some emotional roller coaster, psychological at that because of the uncertainty of the pandemic. But then we cannot help but feel blessed as well because of the opportunities given to us, particularly by Flash Express.
Yes. How about you, engineer? Like, how are you during this pandemic?
Yeah, I feel so thankful, and right now there's a lot of people not need help. That's why I feel so thankful right now and doing good. Also doing my best to help others. Yeah.
So with the pandemic going on and then the business, did you prepare any inoculation program for your employees? Hello?
Venice, can you hear us?
You're breaking a bit, attorney.
Hi, Venice. Yep, is this
Yes, that's better.
Venice? To answer your question, so the company definitely has prepared inoculation programs for our employees. In fact, we have actually been targeting to provide them all the vaccines needed within the year so that everybody in the office will feel safe and secure when they come to work.
Is like all of the population in the company like done with the inoculation program, or is it still ongoing?
Venice, our inoculation program is currently ongoing. Of course, we are still identifying employees who have actually availed of the vaccine from other sources, particularly from our local government units. At the same time, those who have not availed of this inoculation program will definitely be catered for by Flash Express.
Mm-hmm. Did you encounter any problems or challenges during this pandemic?
Oh, definitely. As you know, the pandemic has been harshly impacting business operations and individuals all over the world. And Flash Express is not spared from that, Venice. So among the challenges that we have actually encountered, particularly when we were starting our business operations, is number one, in terms of recruitment. As you know, it is better for us to do our recruitment services by doing a face-to-face interaction with our potential employees and candidates, right? But the pandemic has actually prevented us from doing so, and instead we had to take advantage of the technology that we have right now, particularly Zoom, so that we can get to know our employees. Apart from that, in our journey to opening our warehouses and hubs, of course, we will need to traverse different zones within the Philippines because Flash Express is going to be operating nationwide. So we need to take into account IATF resolutions, as you know, and particularly those that affect interzonal travels. So all of these are actually restrictive, but then again, Flash Express has actually implemented programs to ensure the safety of our employees and at the same time that we are compliant with all the rules and regulations of the Philippines.
That's good to hear. How about now? How many employees are actively working at Flash Express?
John, would you like to take this question?
Right now, it's estimated around 3,000 to 4,000 employees right now. And we will target to expand more to help more Filipino to get a job at this pandemic time. And hopefully, we will reach our target soon as possible as we can.
Yes, I hope so too. Yes, attorney, would you like to add?
Yeah, you know what, Venice, as mentioned by our general manager, no, at this time we have this pool of employees by the end of the year. We are gearing up to make it 10,000. We want to make good our commitment, particularly to our government when we're actually applying for the license, that we are going to be providing employment opportunities to the Filipinos, especially during these difficult times. And that is what exactly we want to be able to achieve within the year.
That's great to hear. So it's nice to hear that you're not only helping the employment rate, but also helping our citizens to be, practicing more of the minimum health standards.
Definitely nice.
Yeah. Okay, now let's talk about the Flash Express Philippines. Can you share with us the backstory on how and why Flash Express Philippines was established?
You know what, Venice? It was actually started by our founders. Basically, their vision is really to help the Filipinos and provide employment opportunities to them, apart from the fact that they would also like to institute changes and improvements in the courier and logistics services in the Philippines. So basically, that is the goal. And particularly when we were starting way back in August, the pandemic was actually already there. And it actually further bolstered our idea of really providing employment opportunities to the people, and particularly in respect of the rise in e-commerce industry and the need for us to cater for more delivery services during this time that most people are really working from home, then that's actually the goal that Flash Express has had.
Okay, so tell us about its services and how you grew a loyal clientele.
John?
Yeah, we have our door-to-door services to hassle-free because right now pandemic, there's just risky to go out to deliver your palala, right? So we have door-to-door service and we 365 days no holiday. Then we also have 24/7 customer service, and we also provide like COD services as low as 3% or 20 pesos or COD. And also we provide that other services soon possible in our application. So everyone, please download our Flash Express application in Android Store and Apple Store, also in Power Store. There's more we will find out soon. Yeah, more service.
So why did you choose to venture in e-commerce? Like, what was the vision of your bosses?
No. We are we are create this e-commerce ecosystem chain. So in this Southeast Asia, so right now we have in Thailand, Vietnam, Laos, Indonesia, and Philippines, to create a ecosystem e-commerce chain to fulfill the needs of the e-commerce. Like we have international fulfillment, local fulfillment of each country. So when we connected them together, we will have a ecosystem, e-commerce ecosystem chain. It will be makes more convenience and more efficient for the e-commerce player.
So do you have any plans on expanding to further continents, let's say?
Yeah, we will do it, but we will step by step first. We will finish in Southeast Asia to make this foundation mature before to go further. Yeah.
Okay. So now, speaking of the challenges, what were the challenges that faced during the pandemic, like operations-wise, logistics-wise, or even the employment? Did people have to resign or anything like that just to keep themselves safe?
Yeah. We are a startup company. There's a lot of challenges and factors that challenge us in operation. First, the pandemic. We do the disinfect every day, especially to our parcel, to our sorting center, and also to our warehouse. This takes times, and also we also to make it at this pandemic period. We try to make it quality, our service quality over the quantity. So we make slowly but surely. At the same time, we will do it to satisfy the standard of the customer needs.
Now I understand that Flash Express is doing like some, making the supply chain shorter. And how do you tell us a step-by-step process of how you're ensuring that the riders, the couriers are implementing the health standards?
Yeah, we do it. We follow all protocol that provided by the government LGU. No? So every our staff get in, will check the temperature and also the disinfect sanitizer, and then we will make sure he have a proper attire, uniform and IDs, and also with face mask, face shield in our operation. So to just make it everything is safe and follow the guideline. That's it.
Do you have branches or do you have reach in Visayas and Mindanao?
Yeah, right now we are all in major island, Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao. Hopefully, we will. Our target is to cover 100% of coverage area of the Philippines, and hopefully, we can reach out every corner of Filipinos to serve them, to make them happy.
Oh, that's great to hear. Now, let's before moving on to a different set of questions, let's take a short break.
Thank
Boto mo to Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Magandang araw mga katribo! Narito na ang mga makakasama nyo tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Roy Pelovelo, Compi Manalo, Atty. Lia Badillo Crisostomo, Vernon Velasco, Kim Sancha at Jerk Balagtas. Abangan ang programang Gising Na mula alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga sa Facebook page ng Daily Tribune.
Ilabas ng mainit na kape at samahan kami sa inyong pag-almusal, mga katribo.
Sama-sama natin alamin ang mga natatagong istorya sa mga latest na kaganapan sa loob at labas ng bansa.
Simulan natin ang bawat umaga with good vibes sa mga informative and recreational segments ng aming programa.
Maaari niyo rin ibahagi sa amin ang inyong opinion via Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now sa YouTube.
Makichika na rin sa latest showbiz happenings, mga katribo.
Kaya naman, magkita-kita po tayo mula Lunes hanggang Biyernes, alas 8 hanggang alas 9 ng umaga at magsama-sama po tayo sa
Gising Na!
Boto mo to Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
We are back on Straight Talk with Flash Express Philippines General Manager Engineer John de Guzman Tarampi and Head of Legal and Compliance Attorney Sherry Bernabe. We're talking about how Flash Express tries to help the country during the pandemic and by helping employment rate and also serving others. Hello, Attorney and Engineer.
Hello again.
Hi. Okay, going back, you have a social activity called Flash Home for the Disabled. Would you tell us about it?
Actually, Venice. So right now, Flash Express is geared towards inclusivity. We want to make sure that we provide equal opportunities to every Filipino, regardless of sex and status in life. So for all those who are actually disabled, we are also providing them equal opportunity to be part of Flash Express. At the same time, women can actually participate in our employment program as well. We are opening our doors to them so long as they are able to provide good services as well to our fellow kababayans.
Could you describe more about how this Flash Home is, how it works, basically?
So basically, like in any recruitment program, Venice, we are actually opening our doors for the disabled to find employment opportunity within Flash Express. Of course, we get their profiles, we sift them through, we interview them, and if they actually match the qualifications that is required by the job, then we definitely offer them employment opportunity, including possible promotions within the company.
That definitely sets you apart from other competitors. But
definitely,
yeah,
we don't take any distinction at all.
Yeah. So, could you give us more attributes of Flash Express that sets you apart from the competitors, especially now that you're just new and we have these, a few established ones already?
You know what, Venice? I think right now our key differentiator would be that we have this vision to forward the businesses of our partners in a flash. No, apart from that, we hope to be able to provide an integrated e-commerce ecosystem whereby, apart from the logistics and courier services that we are offering to the public, we're also going to be beefing up more other services, such that once our kababayans log in using our Flash Express application and website, they can actually see their avail of other services, including payment facilities. We also cater fulfillment and warehousing services. We also offer e-commerce services to our kababayans. And also financing services to them. So as you can imagine, once I open the Flash Express app, all of these other applications could be made available to them. SMEs and our individual and other Filipino individuals can actually use them without the need for them to go outside of that application.
How about you, engineer, being the general manager? Do you have anything to add?
Yeah, because right now there's a lot of game player in the logistic industry. That makes us different from them is we provide door-to-door service, no minimum amount, so no minimum quantity. At the same time, there's a application that easy to access to monitor status, and especially we have the key account for those big customer or big account to batch filing or batch booking to their products to the customer. So there's no hassle for them to go outside to that waiting for print way bill. They can print the way bill on the spot, and for them then all they need is to book the services, and then our writer will pick up the parcel to their destination, to each of their customer.
Let me just go back to the warehouses part. Like, was it difficult, or like how did you manage to face the challenges on opening the warehouses, especially during the pandemic? There were a lot of lockdowns happening.
Yeah, there's just what I say a while ago, there's a lot of factors that affect us to slow down the finding of warehouse or expanding. No, but we are not stop our target or our direction, because our direction is very clear, and our target also very clear. We just to reach our target to coverage 100% coverage of the Philippines, and hopefully to serve a lot of people in each corner of the Philippines. And also we provide job opportunity from Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, and that's it. I think there's a lot of challenge to face. We need to face it, but it should be step by step. But you want to eliminate, there's a lot of challenges, because we are in the pandemic. Everyone are in the challenges.
Yes, that's true. Now that you have, establishing yourselves in the logistics industry, how do you want the consumers to see Flash Express?
We want consumer to see our Flash Express not only just fully service door-to-door palala, but also they can think one-stop shop, not only for the e-commerce, also for the household, for the everyone that want to palala their items. What their first in their mind is Flash Express, and what they want to use is Flash Express application. So they don't have a hassle for them, and also safe for them to go outside. No, that's what I want the customer to think of. Flash Express is hassle free, and also good of the standard quality standard. Yeah.
How about you, attorney? How do you want the consumers, the public, to see Flash Express?
Venice, I think our general manager has said it all, but I think if I can add to what he said,
please.
If there's one thing that I'd like the Filipinos to remember Flash Express for, would be the partnership that we're going to be offering to them. We're going to be catering not only for the small, medium-sized companies, but also for budding entrepreneurs, Venice. We would like to help them as they progress, especially during the pandemic. At the same time, we want to be remembered as a really inclusive company. company. We provide employment opportunities for everybody.
Now, how do you envision the future of e-commerce in the industry? How do you plan to innovate your services, if there are any?
Yeah. So as we see it, how many years from now, I think e-commerce would be the it thing.
Yes, it's not impossible with the pandemic going on.
Definitely. Right now, the people are really using e-commerce in order to, how do I say this, to advertise their products, to sell. So we will definitely support the booming e-commerce industry. We will definitely learn from our customers, particularly what they require and what they want from us. No, From there, we will be molding our processes and our systems so that we can cater for their needs better. And at the same time, how many years from now, we want to be part of each household of the Filipinos.
Do you have any message to your viewers, to future loyal customers?
GM, would you like to start?
Yeah, I want to invite all of our fellow Filipino to use our application because meron po kami, we have a promo, 50% off to the delivery services, and hopefully everyone use our services and try our application because there's a lot of surprise in our application and it's for you to find out. Yeah, you can download it for Android device in the Android store, Apple for the Apple Store, and Huawei store also available in the Huawei store. Yeah.
How about you, attorney? Anything to say?
So, just the same, Venice, but sa atin pong mga kababayan, inaanyayahan po namin kayo na itry ang Flash Express. Kahit po kami ay baguhan, makakasiguro po kayo ng kalidad ng aming serbisyo. Kami po ay available 24/7, 365 days. So wala po kayong problemahin. For any concerns or inquiries, you may email us using our social media accounts. Thank you po, and we are very excited to be able to provide our services to the entire Philippines and to every Filipino.
Yeah.
Speaking of social media, do you want to tag your social media pages?
Yes, definitely.
Please. Okay, so before we move on to our quick game, let us take a short break. Straight Talk will be back.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Oh, vaccination, isolation, gotta keep up with my nutrition, gotta maintain my body condition, then I can take my vaccination. What do I choose? What do I take? As long as it is not a fake. AstraZeneca, Moderna, BioNTech, even Sinovac, okay na. Babakuna ka ba? 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 Vaccination for the nation, no more isolation. With vaccination, babakuna ka ba? 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 Paturok, paturok, paturok.
This public service advisory is brought to you by Daily Tribune and 100.3 RJFM.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Welcome back to Straight Talk. With us is Flash Express Philippines General Manager Engineer John de Guzman and Head of Legal and Compliance Attorney Sherry Bernabe. We will now play a quick game as a refresher and also to get to know them better. in this what we call Who's Most Likely, where we ask you random questions and you have to answer it accordingly. Are you ready, engineer and attorney?
Sure, Venice.
Okay, let's go ahead. Who is most likely to stay late at work?
I think both.
Wow. Masisipag. Really?
Yes, kasi ngayon, naghahabol kami pati syempre to operate nationwide, Venice. So we're really working double time.
Yeah, to meet the deadlines, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, who's most likely?
Non-stop operation eh.
Yes, of course. Now, who's most likely to get home drunk after work?
Johnny po ba yun?
I don't drunk. It's I don't drink.
But do you go go out before heading to home, going out with workmates for some refreshers?
Me, I don't usually do that, Venice. So, but on some occasions, after dinner, we do drink red wine.
Love it.
Occasional drink lang. Hindi naman keto trap.
Okay, who's most likely to get lost driving to a new place?
It would be me.
Bawal maging courier si attorney.
Self-confessed, Venice.
Kasi
Okay.
halos buong Luzon, Visayas na ikot ka na eh.
Ay, wala. Talo ka, attorney.
Okay. Iwan mo ako sa isang lugar, Venice, you can imagine, I really feel helpless.
Oh my God. Diyan tayo parehas, attorney. Sobrang, I cannot. I have no sense of geography talaga.
Me too, absolutely.
Who's most likely to spend money on something fancy?
I think me.
How about the engineer? Don't you, spend a little every month? Parang, oh, I deserve this.
Do you splurge, John?
Sa akin, isang beses, more on focus ako sa cars eh.
Ah,
So,
okay.
every month eh. Grabe, every month matindi na yan.
Oo nga, okay. I get it. Okay.
Kasi pala yun, Venice, hindi ako. Mas mahal yung kanya.
Oo nga, so parang, mas towards kay John talaga tong question. Okay, so who's most likely to make hasty decisions?
Baka wala, Venice. We are always calculated in all the decisions that we make, taking into account all the risks there are, no?
Yeah, of course. Syempre, it's important din, diba, to be calculative within the logistics and operations industry. Yeah. Okay, so last one, who's most likely to spend holidays abroad?
No.
Actually, ako yata ulit yun, Venice.
Dito lang ako, localista ako, dito lang.
So our family loves to travel, Venice. So usually during holidays, we visit our mom in the US as well.
Oh, okay. That's nice. Are you able to visit her ngayon pandemic?
Naku, yun nga eh. There was actually a plan for us to go there. Kaya lang, because of the pandemic, mahirap. And at the same time, we were inviting her to go back here. How many days is spend niya just to really do quarantine? So sayang naman. So sabi namin, when the condition improves, we will do it again.
All right. Now, once again, I would like to invite you guys to invite our viewers to, try out and experience Flash Express Philippines.
Mga kababayan, kumakatok po kami ulit sa inyong mga doors, no? Ito po ang Flash Express. Kami po ay handa na magbigay sa inyo ng sigurado at kalidad na serbisyo. Pwede niyo po kaming makita sa aming mga social media accounts, Facebook, Instagram. Meron din po kaming website and Flash Express application. Anytime po, again, we are open 24/7, 365 days to serve all of you. And we look forward to serving all of you, mga kababayan.
Thank you very much for joining us today, engineer and attorney. I enjoyed our talk together.
Us too, of course, Venice. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you for your
Thank you
time.
so much, everyone. Ida-download ko na agad pagkatapos nito yung Flash Express.
Yes, 50% off right now.
Oh my gosh. Mag-11 pa naman, maybe. Alright, thank you so much, guys. I hope you join us again soon.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you po.
Watch Straight Talk live every Tuesday at 10 a.m. on Daily Tribune's official Facebook page and on Tribune Now on YouTube for the replay of the latest episode. I am Venice Bautista, and this has been Straight Talk. Stay safe, everybody.